So Mark Gibbon taps the ball there, gives the ball there to Leo Casey. Leo Casey gets the ball there to Pornhooler. Pornhooler going for the try line. Pornhooler out to one tackle, out to two tackles. Gets the ball back inside, it's all on. And Owen Simpson scores Rovers' first try of the 99. Oh, and that was a bad tackle. Oh, and that was a shocking tackle there by number 12 there. I think is it Gary Coulter? Chris Bibb there, line speedated on the floor. He's all right, he's up, and that's a bad mistake. Andy Fisher for Rovers. Andy Fisher going all the way. Andy Fisher, can he get that ball up there to Terry Manning? And that's a try as sweet as you'll ever see all the season. Oh, get between the posts, Terry. There, brings him down, so it's Mark Gibbon with the ball. Mark Gibbon there, gets that ball up there now for Terry Manning. Terry Manning gets that ball across there for Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher throw one tackle there to Terry Manning. Well, that's what Rovers can do when they throw the ball about. Well, good tackling, that's Ian Smales and Mark Gibbon coming across tackling Neil Flanagan. Big up and under there, Chris Bibb underneath it. Takes the ball cleanly, well inside his own 20-metre area. Trying to go down one man, that's good play, that gives the ball there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson round Thomas. Owen Simpson there showing a clean pair of heel. Owen Simpson going all the way. This is going to be a classic. That is a classic, that by Owen Simpson. You will not see Martin Afire eat your heart out. Rovers defence out. Good tackling that. And Ikrenbutt takes that ball cleanly. Going for the corner flag. Ikrenbutt still going. Ikrenbutt still going. That's a marvellous try by Ikrenbutt. His body strength there was absolutely unbelievable. Ball, Gary Rose there being tackled there. Bounce again by number 14, Andy Simpson. Mark Gibbon now plays acting out back there to Leo Casey. Leo Casey now there to Pornhooler. Pornhooler showing a clean pair of heels. Get out of my way, Flanagan. And get out of my way, Laurie Gibson. And Pornhooler. Pornhooler there. Is he going between the posts? I think he is. He is. This is another try of the season, and we've only just started the season. That was another unbelievable try there to Featherstone Rovers. We've waited and waited. Chris Wilkinson seemed to slide that kick. Oh, Chris Bibb there takes that awkward bouncing ball. Is it to Owen Simpson? Owen Simpson here, round his man. Owen Simpson on a flyer. Owen Simpson taking it onside. Take Pornhooler. Pornhooler there. Pornhooler, can he give me the ball there? Just couldn't give the ball to Ikrenbutt because Ikrenbutt was standing in front of Pornhooler. He had to wait for him coming back onside. So Tim Sharp with the ball now there to Darren Appleby now there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there, cuts it back inside. Terry Manning going towards the post. Terry Manning scores his third try of the season in 2 games. Marvellous play that by Rovers. That's the first tackle. Mark with the ball now. Now it's still the prop forward, Leo Casey. Another 10 yards towards that Swinton try line. That's the second tackle. Mark with the ball now there to Tim Sharp there now to Ian Smales. Ian Smales here, that little dummy. Ian Smales, it's all on. Ian Smales into Brendan Toulter. Well, that was absolutely magic football, that by Ian Smales. Tim Sharp there to Ian Smales. Everybody thought that Ian Smales was going to tap that ball, pass that ball there to Tim Sharp. He dummied everybody, spun round on the top, shot through the gap. Martin Orr makes the tackle. Now it's Tim Sharp. Tim Sharp there smothered. Cavalium making that vital tackle. So it's Leo Casey there trying to bring the opposition in there to make the tackle. Plays the ball back, it's all on. Ian Smales with the ball now there to Tim Sharp. Tim Sharp there to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter out towards Brendan Toulter still going. Gets that ball out there to Ikrenbutt. And that's a fantastic try. It's a fine try to Featherstone Rovers. This season at the moment, and the season hardly got underway. So Gary Rose there getting that ball back there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning now there to Pornhooler once again. Tackle inches short. That's good defence that by Rochdale. So Ian Smales there. Scores the try. Ian Smales there. Gets that long arm of his down. And has Ian made amends for that touch kick what he missed? I think he has. Bamber there comes across, makes the tackle. So Ikrenbutt with the ball now there to Gary Rose. Gary Rose now there to Chris Byrne. Back inside there to Tim Sharp. But Dave Stewart there flung himself at Tim Sharp. That's a try-saving tackle if ever I saw one. So it's Featherstone Rovers now. Chris Bibb with the ball now there to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter there to Ikrenbutt. Scores a try in the corner for his second try of the match. That was better play by Rovers. swinging the ball from left to right. So Tim Sharp feeds the scrum. It's out to Rovers. Brendan Toulter there to Chris Bibb. Chris Bibb there, leaving Mike Queaty for it. Chris Bibb here. Is he going all the way? Is Chris Bibb going to go all the way? Yeah, Chris Bibb still going. Chris Bibb there. A fully 70 metres run, and Dave Webster there just ankle tapped him. Tim Sharp with the ball now there to Gary Price. Gary Price back there now to Ikram Butts. But Chris Bibb there running a fully 70 yard there, tackled 5 metres from that corner flag. It would have been a sensational try. So it's Tim Sharp with the ball now there. Tim Sharp now there to Gary Rose. Gary Rose now there to Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher there to Owen Simpson. Scores in the corner. And that was absolutely football at its best. You won't see a finer try than that all the season. That beautiful pass there going back to the scrum. Number 7 there, Gary Murdoch. Oh, and here's Smales. Scores the try for Rovers. Terrible mistake there by Carlisle. Once again, it's a scrum down. Carlisle to feed the scrum. Murdoch there with George Earless there. Oh, it's a bad play by George Earless. Terry Manning with the ball there. Terry Manning there to Ismail. Here's Smales. No, nobody will stop Ian. Ian flies it in the corner. And that try must put down there to the art tackle on George Earless there by Brendan Toulter. Chris Bibb there now to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there trying to reach the halfway line but being pulled back. Barry Williams there making the tackle for Carlisle. So it's Richard Gunn now there to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn through the gap. Brett Dawn there back inside there for Chris Bibb. Chris Bibb there. Chris Bibb going all the way. Oh, that's pace. That's what pace does for you. And nobody did more there in that lead-up try there to that Featherstone Rovers new signing, Brett Dawn's shot through the gap. So George Graham with the ball there. George Graham loses the ball in the tackle, and Wayne Takita there picks the ball up for Featherstone Rovers. Gets up, plays the ball back. Brett Dawn with the ball now. Brett Dawn there just couldn't get that ball away, but he does this time now to Richard Gunn. In made himself available. That's good play by Richard Gunn. To number 12 there, Andy Fisher. And once again, Brett Dawn there passing that ball, but full marks there to Richard Gunn, who made himself available for the pass. And who was there? Andy Fisher on Richard Gunn's shoulder there to plant the ball at the side of the post. Feeds the scrum, it's out to Rovers. Brett Dawn there going for the try line there to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter gets that ball out there. Paul Newell takes it second to third bounce. Round his man, as easy as anything. Well, I wish I could make Yorkshire puddings as good as what Paul Newell's got with the ball in his hands, because I'd be the best Yorkshire pudding maker in Yorkshire, if not in the world. Because Paul Newell's here. They all thought losing the ball in the tackle. Now it's Richard Gunn sprinting out of tackles there. Brett Dawn now there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell now there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson comes back inside. Owen Simpson here on a flyer. Oh, he just couldn't get that ball back to Paul Newell there. Wanted to pass the ball, but Paul Newell unmarked on this side. Now it's Brett Dawn with the ball now there to Martin Pearson! Martin Pearson! Martin under the post! And that's how he can do it! Absolutely sizzling try there by P.P. Pearson. Burton just wants it steadying down over the halfway line. So it's Gary Rose now from acting half back. Gary Rose now there to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn there taking these runners on. Back inside there. And Rose is going for the try line. It's Brendan Toulter underneath the post. And just listen to them Rovers supporters. Out. Brett Dawn there, first man. Brett Dawn there, that little dummy. Brett Dawn there through the gap to Brendan Toulter. Brilliant play by Brett Dawn. Now it's Martin Pearce, that little kick on, it's all on. Oh, he was impeded. Huey comes here getting back. Oh, he spilled the ball. Oh, scored ball. Oh, he scored the try. But Martin Pearson made that. He followed his own kick up. And Huey comes made a nash of it over his own try line. And Paul Newell just said, thank you very much, and put his hand on the ball. So it's Leo Casey now. Leo Casey there. Getting that ball back inside there. So it's Featherstone Rovers. Tim Sharp with the ball near now there for Rovers. It's all on. That's back to one. So Porno with the ball now there to Gary Price. Gary Price there, back inside there. Gary Price there, that little dummy. Oh, what a clever little dummy that by Gary Price. The last time I saw that was when Ian Smale did it in the Yorkshire v Lancashire match. The Lord of the Rose at the last season. Jonesby players were offside in that moment. Referee says play on. So it's Tim Sharp with the ball now. Tim Sharp now there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales through the gap. Ian Smales still going. Oh, he looked on the wrong side. Brendan Tote on his left shoulder. Ian looked to the right. And Paul Newell going to pick that awkward bouncing ball up. Paul Newell making something out of nothing. Paul Newell absolutely making a try out of nothing. Because that ball there from Tim Sharp slipped out of his hand, the ball rolled on the floor. Paul had to check his stride, pick the ball up, and just brushed by two tacklers if there wasn't there. 6 tackles off. So Andy Fisher with the ball for Rovers, trying to straighten up. Gets the ball there to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt there, trying to dance out to tackles. Gets the ball there to Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher there, trying to straighten up. Andy Fisher there, going all the way. Andy Fisher scores the try. Pushing tackle after tackle after tackle out of the way. So it'll be Tim Sharp to feed the scrum. Tim Sharp there too. Tim Sharp there. He'd only got to give it to Martin Pearson. But Martin Pearson on the dummy run. And Tim Sharp says, thank you very much, Martin. I'll go solo. And solo Tim Sharp went. So near yet so far. So change the direction there. Get the ball out wide. Tim Sharp there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson's going to go all the way. Tackle inches short. So plays the ball. Pornell with the ball there to Tim Sharp there. And Ian Smales there scores the try for Featherstone Rovers. So plays the ball there to Gary Rose. Gary Rose there pushes Glenville out of the way. Gary Rose still going. Pushes another man out of the way. Oh, and a swinging hand there by Paul Delaney. It's a good job he didn't catch Gary Rose's head that time. So it's Tim Sharp with the ball now there to Brendan Tote. Brendan Tote there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales through the gap. Ian Smales going all the way. Has he gone the wrong way? No, he hasn't, because Gary Price is winning for his second try. That's good backing up if ever I saw one from Gary Price. Ian Smales finds touch. Chris Burton first to the ball. Like I said, he's hungry for work. He'll drive the ball in all day. Well, Chris and Terry Mullaney there, the public relations announcer, public address system there, has just given the John Smith's player of the match award. Oh, Brendan Tote, that beautiful pass there to Martin Pearson. And didn't Brendan Tote there make that look all so easy? Opposition into him to make the tackle. A quick play of the ball to Ian Smales, to Tim Sharp now to Brendan Tote. Brendan Tote now to Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher trying to run straight. Andy Fisher there gets that ball there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson having to run back to run forward. Trying to open his legs up, trying to look for the defence. Owen Simpson there gets that ball there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell now taking the ball on to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt there comes back inside, pushing men out of the way to Paul Newell. Oh, that was a classic. That was a classic try that by Featherstone Rovers. Gary Senior there makes the tackle on the Rovers second roll forward. It's still Rovers 2, Huddersfield 6. Tim Sharp with the ball there, trying to get that. That's good take there to Brendan Tote, to Leo Casey. Leo Casey there to Andy Fisher. And this is a pearler. There was a pearler with that try. So Teddy Manning with the ball there. Well, if John Smith has got to pick a man of the match, it could go that, to either full-back on either side. They're both had good games this afternoon. Andy Fisher there with the ball. Trying to get that ball inside there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson here, taking the wing man on. Owen Simpson cutting inside. Owen Simpson. Oh, that's the try saver. That's the match saver. Owen Simpson made it look oh so easy. And we've waited, and we've waited all the match. And we finally got it. Gary Rose now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Brendan Tote. Brendan Tote now to Pornell. Pornell about to 2 tackles. So Brett Daunt, that big up run, it's all on. Yes, it's a try. It's a marvellous try. Ian Smales. Absolutely magic kick by Brett Daunt. and the referee says play on. That's good driving in. I'm sure Brett Daunt will try to put boot to ball now. Yes, he does. But all he finds there is David Jones, but Brendan Toulter there. Just wanting his runners to come onto the ball. Everybody seems to be out overrunning the ball, so it's Gary Rose. That's the fourth tackle. Now it's Richard Gunn with the ball. Richard Gunn now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Brendan Toulter. There to Porniola. Porniola pushes one man off. Porniola there gets the ball there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson coming back inside. Absolutely magic try that. Brett Daunt to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter, that long ball out there to Porniola. Went round his man. Drew the fullback. Drew the wingman in. Slipped a peach of a pass out there to Owen Simpson. Fence. Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there taking him on. 10 metres from that Bramley try line. Brendan Toulter with the ball now there to Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher there getting that ball there to Owen Simpson there from Porniola. It's all on. And Owen Simpson sizzles in for his second try of the match. Takita now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Ian Smells. Ian Smells there now to Porniola. Porniola back there to Brett Daunt. That's good play that by Rovers. Crowd's really appreciating that. So it's Brendan Toulter now there. Back there to Ian Smells to Brendan Toulter now there to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt flying for the corner. He's got the ball down. He twisted and riddled his way over like a worm there, did Ikram Butt. Fantastic play that. Able to pass to a Bramley man. There were tangerine shirts all over, but Ian found the wrong colour. Oh, and Brett Daunt gets that ball. Brett Daunt there going on a pose. Puts the ball over the line. Well, that was like slow motion stuff. Because Brett Daunt there clearly got a run into the line. Bramley lost the ball on their own 22-metre line. Referee set play on. The first quarter of the match. So Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there switching direction. Gets the ball up there now for Porniola. Porniola there. Gets the ball out there, one-handed there to Gary Rose. Gary Rose there looking for them gaps. Gets the ball there to Richard Gunn. 2 metres from that London Crusaders try line. So it's Porniola. Scores the try this time, Porniola. That big left arm of his just reached over there from acting halfback. Spotted the gap. Rovers 6, Fulham 0. So Teddy Manning now from acting halfback, taking it in, gets the ball up there from Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt pushes one man off, still going Ikram Butt. Gets the ball there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson to Ikram Butt. That's absolutely magic play, and nobody will stop Ikram. Ikram's butting for the line. That's a try to Ikram Butt. Beautiful interchange passing there. So we'll drop out. Ball going over Martin Pearson's head. Martin Pearson turns round, picks it up just before Chris Bibb could get to it. So Martin Pearson on a flyer up the swing side. Gets that ball inside there to Owen Simpson. Magic play that by Martin Pearson. Floating the ball across. So it's Richard Gunn to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there to Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher there to Porniola. Porniola skating for his second try. And you will not see better rugby than that wherever you go. That was absolutely fantastic play. The ball back, Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Wayne Takita. Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Brett Daunt, to Ian Smells there to Richard Gunn. Richard Gunn there from with the ball over the halfway line. Gets that ball there to Martin Pearson. Nobody will stop Martin. Martin's going under the post. Martin Pearson scores the try underneath the post. That's marvellous play. So plays the ball. Andy Fisher there from Richard Gunn's pass from acting halfback. Takes it that few metres further. Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Brett Daunt. Back to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson there to Porniola. Porniolo coming back inside. Porniolo going for the try line. Porniolo going in for his hat-trick. Porniolo scores his hat-trick. That's pace and power for you if ever you saw it from Porniolo. So Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher trying to push number 11 David King out of the way. So it's Chris Burton. Chris Burton gets that ball over there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning taking these men up. Terry Manning going for the try line. Terry Manning going for the try. Marvellous try from Terry Manning. Absolutely fantastic try. Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Wayne Takita. Wayne Takita there trying to straighten up. That's the third tackle. So Richard Gunn with the ball. Richard Gunn now there to Brett Dorn. Brett Dorn now there to Tim Sharp. Tim Sharp now there to Porniolo. Once again back inside. Porniolo there looking for runners. Ball out there now to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson sizzling over for the try. He's got it. He's been up to one of them all afternoon. And thanks to Porniolo. And to that line out across the line that time. Owen Simpson goes in for his first try of the afternoon. He was sizzling there, was Owen. Tim Sharp there now to Porniolo. Porniolo there. Only the defence will back inside there to Owen Simpson. But that's fine defence by Huddersfield. That tackle there on Owen Simpson. 10 metres from that try line. Rovers running the ball in hard. Yet to register the try this afternoon. Is it going to come? Scores the try. I just can't see who it is. Is it Richard Gunn? Richard Gunn scores his first try for Featherstone Rovers since Rovers signed him from Leeds. Oh, Chris Burton over the halfway line. Gary Rose there trying to straighten him. Gets the ball into Porniolo. This looks a try all over. Porniolo there going all the way. Oh, he's going to go underneath the post. He puts the ball down. Well, surely the Huddersfield man would offside that time. Plays the ball to himself. Martin Pearce with the ball there. Gary Rose. Being pushed back in the tackle. So it's Tim Sharp with the ball, running at this defence. Gets that ball up, it's a try. That's a good kick. Rovers now 10 yards away from the Swinton line. Mark Wilson to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt in fine form. He takes some tackling, does Ikram. Mark Wilson, a good ball inside there, and Ian Smells take that ball, and there's the first try of the game to Featherstone Rovers. A beautiful reverse pass from Mark Wilson. Completely hoodwinked the Swinton defence, and Featherstone Rovers there in for the first points of the game. A good try at the side of the post by Ian Smales. Here's Porniolo now. This could be dangerous. Porniolo is strong in this position, fighting his way to that try line, and Swinton having all on to stop him there. Richard Gunn dummies, gives the ball to Brendan Tutor. Brendan Tutor now out to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt is dangerous in these situations, and no problem at all. Rounds his opposite wingman, Brian Best, with consummate ease, and that was a great try once again from Featherstone Rovers. And gets a good ball there to Richard Gunn. I thought Richard Gunn had passed it to Ian Smales, but it's 6 more. The Swinton player must have interfered with it. Here's Brendan Tutor to Terry Manning, and Terry Manning, no problem at all, at the side of the post. Lovely ball from Brendan Tutor, and Terry Manning says, "Thank you very much, Brendan, I'll score you the try," and so he does at the side of the post. Oh, it's out to Mark Wilson, but the ball goes through his legs. It's back to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson takes the ball, runs strongly, but is met well by Brian Best, the Swinton wingman. Mark Wilson now to Brendan Tutor. Brendan Tutor gets a good ball out there. Owen Simpson uses the touchline side. Owen Simpson scorches in for a superb try. I don't think we can see it on the video because of this stanchion that's in the way in this stand, but I can tell you that Owen Simpson used that touchline side to perfection and absolutely scorched in at the corner for a great try. Takita running it in. Just about 15 metres away from that Swinton try line. Gets up, plays the ball. Wilson with the ball there, back inside there. Gets that ball there to Porniola. Porniola there, Porniola in the corner. Scores a fantastic try for Rovers. Well, I just said when they kicked off at half time, the next Rovers wanted the next score, and Porniola comes up trumps. The scrum, the ball's in its heart to Rovers. Chris Bibb with the ball for Featherstone. Chris Bibb there, throw two tackles, gets the ball away there. That's good play by Mark Wilson to Terry Manning. Terry Manning here. Terry Manning's got Owen Simpson. He's got Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter, what a dummy! They don't sell better dummies than that in Mother Kay. To Cater there. So Martin Pearson there to Porniola there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning through the gap. Terry Manning still going, looking for support players, and they were all there, but they were just overrunning that time. So it's Mark Wilson with the ball now. Mark Wilson there to Gary Price. Doesn't he make it look all so easy? Oh, Mark Wilson there, he just hung the ball up in the air. Give me the ball. And Gary Price there on his shoulder there. Made it look all so easy. Run through the gap to put the ball over in the corner. The ball's in. Mark Wilson with the ball there now to... So Brendan Toulter there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson here, that marvellous pass from Brendan Toulter. Owen Simpson! Owen Simpson! Absolutely scorching the field. The fire brigade will have to come. He's sizzling at the corner again as Owen Simpson. But what a marvellous pass that by Brendan Toulter. Away Ian Smales coming down the middle of the field. Just about on the halfway line. Gets up, plays the ball. Richard Gunn with the ball now. Richard Gunn there to Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson through the gap. Martin Pearson on a flyer. Martin Pearson got support inside. Going for the corner line. Martin's going on his own. Yes, that's a good try. That's a Martin Pearson. Throws his arms out in delight. Flies over the try line. That's good reading for the programme. Just couldn't squeeze it out. So Brett Daunt with the ball now there to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter having to change direction back inside there to Terry Manning. That's good play that by Brendan Toulter. Switching direction he had to do. Rochdale closing up very quickly. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball. Brett Daunt! Oh, that's a cheeky try! That's a cheeky try by Brett Daunt. One dummy to his left and isn't he having a blinder? Come inside, he's on this side of the field. So Ian Smales takes the tackle, 2 metres inside. Rochdale's half of the field. Quick play the ball there. Brett Daunt with the ball. Brett Daunt now there to Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher there. Andy Fisher through the gap. Anybody backing up? Porniola up to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson. I won't say he sizzles in. He skates in at the corner. And that's why Owen Simpson were on this side of the field. So plays the ball. Brett Daunt with the ball there to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter gets that ball there to Chris Bibb. Rochdale still tackling well. So Brett Daunt with the ball there to Brendan Toulter there to Owen Simpson. In for his second try. Marvellous play that. Quick pair of hands there. Brett Daunt to Brendan Toulter. And Brendan Toulter to Owen Simpson. Stopping the ball first. So it's Ikram Butts. That's a one tackle. But once again, Carlisle defence. Very good at the moment. Dave Smith making the tackle. So Chris Bibb for Rovers. Just inside his own 20-metre area. So it's Brendan Toulter. This is good running by Brendan Toulter. Looking for Owen Simpson. Brendan Toulter. Beautiful ball there to Owen Simpson. Marvellous ball that back. Well, Brendan Toulter, that pass and that break. Absolutely unbelievable there. And Owen Simpson all had to do was take the ball. Thank you, Brendan. And went in unopposed. So Brendan Toulter now to Ian Smales. Ian Smales back to Brendan Toulter to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson going for that try line. Taking 2 or 3 Carlisle players to stop him. So Brett Daunt with the ball there. Brett Daunt to Ian Smales. Scores the try. Ian Smales there. Pull the ball out of it. Back there to plant that ball over the try line. So Carlisle just about in. Oh, and that's a bad mistake. Porniola scooping that ball up. Porniola there. I'll bet money that the Featherstone Rovers scored a try. It's there. It'll be Martin Pearson. That's a bad mistake by Carlisle. And they couldn't picked on a worse man in all Great Britain to pick that loose ball up in Paul Newlove. Thompson made the tackle, now it's Brett Daunt with the ball now there to Andy Fisher. Andy Fisher just about on that Carlisle 20-metre mark. Well, George Dallas made the tackle, now it's Paul Newlove with the ball for Featherstone Rovers. Paul Newlove through the gap. Paul Newlove punishing Carlisle. I won't say back tackling, but how many times do we see Paul Newlove do that? Hickam but Rovers deciding to run the ball, and why not? So Ian Smales, that reverse pass, Ian Smales going towards that post, loses the ball, gets the ball back. Richard Gunn, I think it is it Richard Gunn? Scoops the ball up there, scores Rovers' 5th try of the afternoon. Oh, the ball's in, it's out to Rovers, Brett Daunt to Martin Pearson, throw the gap, Martin Pearson, can he go all the way? Martin Pearson still going, he is going to go all the way. Oh, beautiful try that to Martin Pearson. Showed a clean pair of heels to all the Carlisle defence. Good play that though by Brett Daunt. Richard Gunn to Brett Daunt, back inside there to Richard Gunn. Featherstone Rovers just losing themselves that little bit, but good defence by Carlisle. Martin Pearson with the ball. That little kick throw, it's all on. Who scored the try? Oh, Gary Price. Sorry, Gary, I apologise, but I missed you there. I just couldn't see who died on that ball. Trying to go through the gap. Good tackling. Now it's Brett Daunt with the ball. Having to change direction. Nobody on this side. Mark Wilson to Martin Pearson to Brett Daunt. There's nobody on this side still. Gets the pass up there for Martin Pearson. Trying to fold that ball over. It's all on Ian Smales with the ball. That little dummy Ian Smales going all the way. Scores the try. Featherstone Rovers keeping the ball alive. Right to left. No reaching on this side. The comeback twice this way. David Young making the tackle. So the ball now there to Mark Wilson down out there to Paul Newlove there. Bounces off one man, Paul Newlove through the gap. Paul Newlove in on a solo run. Paul Newlove, can he score? That's a try of the century. That is the try of the century by Paul Newlove. How many times do I keep saying that on this video? But that was absolutely unbelievable. He beat man after man after man. With the ball now there to Paul Newlove. Paul Newlove there, that little dummy inside. But that's good tackling that by Mark Lee. Round the bootlaces, the only way to tackle Paul Newlove. So it's Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson through there. Martin Pearson! Still going, Martin Pearson! Still going is Martin Pearson. Still going! Martin Pearson going for the try line. Gets that ball up there to Hickam, scores the try in the corner. Hickam, Richard Gunn it is. I just can't see who scored it, but I know that Martin Pearson was absolutely brilliant in that move. So Paul Newlove going after that in half back. Paul Newlove there. Paul Newlove there. So near, yes, so far. That's the second tackle. 8 metres from that try line. Marwas with the ball there to Gary Rose. Tried to turn in the tackle. Surely a try's got to come. Surely Marwas with the ball there to Derry Barron. To Owen! Oh, it's Simpson in the corner. When I get my breath back. Oh, it's Simpson in at the corner. Absolutely fantastic. Unbelievable. Now then, Rovers. Richard Gunn with the ball now there to Brendan Tota. Brendan Tota with the ball there. Ooh. Who scored that? I can't see who scored it. But Ian Smales Ian Smales there, waving to the crowd. I should imagine he scored the try. Tommy Martin, that big up one, the ball's in the air. And it's all on, and Pornola's after this ball. Pornola's going to score here. I'll bet money on this, and I'll win me money. I don't want me money that time. Pornola there. Terrible mistake by Oldham. Oldham cutting, making the gaps around, acting half-back position play. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball now. There to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson throw. Martin Pearson through the gap. Is he going to go on a 60-yarder? He is. Martin Pearson going. Martin Pearson scores a memorable try. You won't see a better try than that from anybody in the Rugby League. Martin Pearson there showing a clean pair of heels. That was a 70-metre try. Good driving in by the two Rovers second row forwards. So it's Wayne Takita. Once again, four good drives, you count Nick and Butts drive. So it's Brett Daunt, that little kick over, it's all on. Oh, it's Dave Kerry makes a mistake, and it's a try to Rovers! Ian Smales there. That little kick through there by Brett Daunt. Kerry makes the tackle. So it's Gary Price over the halfway line, still going, gets the ball away there to Ikram Butts. Bouncing out of tackles. But Richard Russell finally makes the tackle on the Rovers wingman. Brett Daunt with the ball now there to Brendan Tota. Brendan Tota there now to Pornola. Pornola pushes one tackle out of the way. Pornola still going. Pornola! Go behind the post ball. Well, once again, it's took a very special try by that Rovers number 4 there, Pornola. So Brett Daunt with the ball now there to Brendan Tota, to Pornola skipping out of tackle, gets the ball there to Chris Bibb down the middle, Chris Bibb on the flyer. Good play by Pornola, then by Chris Bibb, nice Richard Gunn. It's Brendan Tota to Pornola, there's nobody who'll stop Pornola, he's in for his hat-trick. That pass there from Brendan Tota to Pornola went as sharp as an arrow there from Robin Hood's bow. And
that's even better defending by Crusaders, but Tota gets it away. Smart piece of work there. Matt Wilson acting half back. Daunt dummies. Runs towards the goal post. We're in a good position here. Oh, that's good defending. Pornola put to ground there by Steve Rosselin. That's a useful little kick. That looked like a bit of obstruction to me. He's given the try. Smart piece of work there by Rovers. Half back. Ball goes out left. Daunt, Pearson. Pornola going for it. Oh, that's good work by Mueller and Simpson. Sounds a bit like a shoe firm, but it's the Rovers 3/4. And that's switched from one side of the field to the other. A great handling move. As Ian Smales goes over for a try. That really was good handling by, I don't know how many pairs of hands, from one side of the field to the other. 2 handling movements in 2 sets of tackles. Brett Daunt again starts in moving Pornola. He's beaten one man, he's going forward. 3 men managed to put him down just 2 yards short of the Crusaders line. I was expecting a kick there from Brett Daunt, but the Crusaders defence were up there really quickly. Obviously they know the kind of kick that Daunt makes. And he's gone over for a try. Now that was a cheeky try. The Crusaders defence hung off him. They obviously were in 2 minds as to what he was going to do. And Brett Daunt saw his chance and took it. He scores tries like that, does Brett. Riley again, darting little run, and a good runner at his shoulders, looked like number 5, Shane Buckley. Riley again, he's never out of the game. Now that was brilliantly taken by Crispin, and here's the moment we've been waiting for. Against the run of play slightly, the Crusaders defence caught on the hopper. Crispin's in for a try, almost under the sticks, and that's what was needed to break this stalemate. To the game, he can stride out, and he's offloaded the ball well there. But Crusaders cover got across there and came to nothing. Wayne Carter takes it up. Now that's quite good yardage, is that? We're almost on the halfway line. Brett Dort gets it to 2, so that's an ambitious ball. Well taken by Owen Simpson, and he's got the pace to take him in on the outside. That's a beautiful ball to Newland. He's going for the line, and Sherman Tank can't stop him, and he's scored. Now, Brendan Tooter started that off. He knew that the Crusaders' defence had been sucked in. He knew that Owen Simpson got the pace. Owen Simpson took the ball beautifully, used his pace, took his men on the outside. Great support play by Paul Newell, and nobody was going to stop him. Shoots the ball out to Martin Pearson, a good wide ball to Owen Pearson, who offloads to Paul Newell. Now is he going to bust through the Crusaders defence? He is. He beats 2 men. Moves in the outside. Now that looked like what Steve-O would call a swinging arm. If that wasn't a swinging arm, I don't know what was. Wayne Carter steps past the defence, tries to offload, but thinks better of it and keeps onto the ball. Brett Dort breaks it over the Crusaders defence, offloads to Brendan Tooter. Brendan Tooter's going for the line. Offloads to Andy Fisher, who scores another try. And sure enough, that's 6 Rovers on 30 points in the dying minutes of this game here.
Marvellous tackle by Huddersfield, and Huddersfield were miles offside at that play of the ball, so it's Gary Price. Being tackled there by Joe Nadioli, so it's Brett Dort with the ball. Brett Dort there, that lovely ball there now. Brett Dort there to Gary Rose. Gary Rose there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning going for the corner. That's football at its best. That's a marvellous try for Featherstone Rovers. Gary Rose there, he got men inside him. He got men outside him. He decided to float the ball over. Who was there? Terry Manning plucked the ball out of the air. And pluck it he did to dive over in the corner. Huddersfield 0, Featherstone Rovers 4. Good position there, lost by Rovers. It'll be the scrum form. It'll be Neil Flanagan to feed the scrum. Oh, the ball's out to Rovers. Brendan Tooter. Brendan Tooter gets that ball there to Brett Dort. Brett Dort there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson got men outside him. Martin Pearson is going to go all the way. He goes all the way himself. And Featherstone Rovers have turned the tables on Huddersfield. Huddersfield have been getting the ball again. They had all the match. And this time, just before half-time, Rovers got one again the head. Director give me an Annecy ball up here in the gantry, and I nearly swallowed that all. It was that far for, I nearly choked to death. But anyway, Martin Pearson gets that ball. Martin Pearson through the gap. Martin Pearson, he's going to go all the way. There's nobody who'll stop him, and nobody stopped him because he scored his second try of the match. And he's also been impeded after he scored the try. But marvellous running that by Martin Pearson, showing a clean pair of heels by Gary Senior. Now it's Gary Rose with the ball. Gary Rose there driving it in. Gary Coulter brings the tackle off. So it's Ian Smales on this blind side. Ian Smales running it in just short of that Huddersfield 20-metre area. Mark Woods with the ball now there to Brett Dort, to Martin Pearson, to Paul Newell. Paul Newell there trying to make the gap. Gets that ball there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning pushes man off. Gets that ball there to Ikram Butts. Flying in at the corner, Ikram Butts. Magic football by Rovers, started off there by Paul Newell. Make the extra man there for Terry Manning, and Terry Manning there, throw the ball out there, and who was there? Ikram Butts, bobbing and weaving on that wing, and Ikram was buzzing. Well, the ball's in. Brett Daunt there gets the ball from the scrum there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales halfway through the gap. So it's Brendan Toole to switch a play. Gives the ball there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson! What a bullet pass, bad pass by Brendan Toole to there. The ball shot through the air like a bullet. And Martin Pearson took the ball on the bump, as they say in this game of rugby league, on the run from a deep position, and brushed off two tacklers as if they didn't exist there to plant the ball over the try line. So plays the ball, Brendan Toole. He's over the halfway line, is Brendan. Gets the ball up there, that's good play, that to Mark Wilson. Good play that by Toole. So Brett Daunt now there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales, that little dummy through the gap. Trying to get the ball back, it's back toward it, all on. And gets the ball there. And Brett Daunt between the posts. So Brett Daunt with that little dummy gets the ball out wide there. This could be something on here. Martin Pearson to Paul Newell. Paul Newell absolutely tearing up that wing side. Out of one tackle, flies into the corner. Sensational try that by Rovers. One could see that coming off. And then out to Brett Daunt there to Wayne Takita pushing tacklers out of the way. Once again a worked plan move that's Brett Daunt involved with the move yet again. So the ball back there now to Brendan Toole. Oh, did they make it look all so easy? Here's Smales there, stood the ball up, everybody running this way, that way, but nobody picked Brendan Toole up, who just skipped in between everybody there. Was inches away from that try line. Wayne Takita gets the ball there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales there, that little dummy. Just wanted a long ball out, that's all it needed. Brett Daunt with the ball, Brett Daunt now there. Lovely ball there, beautiful ball. Absolutely magic pass that by Francis Maloney to put Paul Newell in the clear, and all he had to do was take the pass. So Mark Wilson with the ball now there to Gary Rose. So it's Francis Maloney there to Brett Daunt now there to Paul Newell there, trying to get the ball back inside there, and this is Francis Maloney, and Francis Maloney scores the try. Have I got in the way, Peter? I have. Francis Maloney scores his first try for the senior team. And Paul Newell there runs down the blind side there. Paul Newell tried to get the ball back inside. The ball went low. So Terry Manning helping his forwards out. Good running that by Terry Manning. Good play the ball and all. Up to play the ball very quick indeed. So Leo Casey over the halfway line. Number 3, Neil Massey making the tackle. So Brendan Toole taking the defence on. Brendan Toole there gets the ball there to Owen Simpson. Is that ugly flying down there? Gets the ball inside. Beautiful try there to Brett Daunt. Brendan Toole there made the half break. Threw a beautiful ball there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson there absolutely flying down the wing. Now, but Tony Badder there wrapping him up. And Leo Casey still having to for over. So it's Brendan Toole there to Brett Daunt, and Brett Daunt's going in for his second try. Once again, Brendan Toole, the architect of the try, saw the gap, shot through it, and Brett Daunt there on his shoulder saying, give me the ball. One Kiwi there to his Australian teammate. Pass to Gary Rose here to Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson there. Oh, he sniffed that line that time. And Mark Wellesley pulled off a try-saving tackle. So it's Brendan Toole there to Leo Casey. And once again, Brendan Toole. 3 passes, 3 Rovers tries. And didn't the floodgates open? Oh, I think I could have scored that try. No disrespect there to you, Leo, but all you had to do was catch the ball there. Marvellous pass there. from Brendan Toter. Smails there. Takes it on the charge. So Ikram Butt once again off his wing, helping his foot, gets the ball away there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning through the gap. Terry Manning on a flyer, taking Mark Wells on. Terry Manning, is it going to go all the way? Terry Manning still going. Terry Manning there succumbs to a tackle by Simon Ashcroft. Gets up, plays the ball. Brendan Toter there. Brendan Toter there to number 10, Gary Price scores the try. And that try coming. Ikram Butt there took the pass inside his own 20-metre line. Got a pass away there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning shot through the gap. So it's Mark Wilson to Brett Daunt to Chris Pibb trying to get in on the axe. Chris Pibb trying to reach the halfway line. But good defence that by Paul Kay. Now it's Mark Wilson to Leo Casey. Leo Casey there taking the Swinton defence on. But number 9 there, Alex Mellin making the tackle, so it's Brett Daunt to Martin Pearson to Paul Newell. Paul Newell out of toe tackles. Paul Newell taking the defence on, taking Mark Wellsville, gives it there to Owen Simpson, and oh, he sizzles over in the corner. Magic play that by Paul Newell. One could smell a try, if not sniff one, as soon as Paul Newell got the ball in full flight. Brendan Toter runs at the defence, gets the ball there to Gary Price. Gary Price gets the ball there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson shooting through the gap up to that Swinton 20-metre area. So it's Mark Wilson there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt, that long ball out there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell there to Owen, to Terry Manning. Terry Manning to Owen Simpson. Skating for his second try. And that was on the 6th tackle. That just goes to show you that a team hasn't got to kick on the 6th tackle. Time, so it's Leo Casey down the middle. Just short of that Swinton 20-metre line. Brett Daunt with the ball here to Chris Burton. Run onto the ball well, just inside that Swinton 20-metre area. So it's Mark Wilson, change of direction there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson through the gap. Martin Pearson going all the way. Oh, there was nobody could have stopped Martin Pearson that time. There was nobody on this earth could have stopped Martin Pearson. He saw the gap, he shot through it, and everybody on the Swinton side just watched in amazement. Mark Wellsby come across, but he shrugged him off as if he were a fly on a wall. From acting half-back. Trying to punch holes in this Swinton defence, but not just yet. So it's gets the ball there. Leo Casey to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson! Oh, he shot through the gap. Oh, he's still going. Oh, he's going all the way. He's tackled by Ian Pickavance. Unbelievable spin. Now it's Paul Newell. Paul Newell scores the try. He's been looking for that try. The crowd's been looking for Paul Newell to score that try. And Paul Newell does what he's doing best at, is scoring tries. First in the game for Paul Newell. Featherstone Rovers 44, Swinton 0. Rovers, Brett Daunt there now to Martin Pearson. Pushes one tackle off. Martin Pearson still going. Got strong run by the Rovers standoff half. Ian Pickavance there making the tackle. Now it's Paul Newell looking for the gaps. Too many blue and white shirts in the way. So Chris Pibb through the defence. Chris Pibb there. Chris Pibb taking this defence on. Chris Pibb still going. Chris Pibb going. Oh! That's one of the tries of the century, never mind the season. Another one we can say. We've seen Paul Newell score some marvellous try this season, but that must compare with Paul Newell's tries. Brilliant running, that's what we know that Chris Pibb can do. Back to Brett Daunt, to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson there now to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney going all the way. Francis Maloney, oh, he got Paul Newell inside him. Paul Newell now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there taking this defence on back inside there to Chris Burton. Oh, Chris Burton come on to that ball like a three-quarter. And listen to the crowd. Chris Burton there shot like a bullet out of Clint Eastwood's Magnum there to take that ball there. And didn't he run well? He ploughed his way over the try line. And to put icing on the cake, he ran behind the posts. It's from the halfway line. Mark Wilson at dummy half. Mark Wilson now there to Gary Price. So it's Brett Daunt there, that little kick over, it's all on. Brett Daunt there taking the ball. Brett Daunt to Owen Simpson. Oh, that's a magic try. And that's Owen Simpson's hat-trick. 10 out of 10 there, Brett Daunt. Mark Wilson to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there, that short ball there to Gary Price. And that's back, that's okay. So it's Brendan Toulter, beautiful pass there to Iker Butts. Magic inside pass there by Brendan Toulter. Nice Brett Daunt to Martin Pearson. Oh, I had to overthrow the ball out wide, but Martin Pearson said, I'm going on my own. And Martin Pearson just did that. Struck two would-be tacklers off and planted the ball over the try line. Featherstone Rovers 64, Swinton 6. Martin Pearson now to Chris Bibb. Chris Bibb there, trying to dance his way through this defence, but London Crusaders defence standing well, making the tackles. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball. Brett Daunt there, that good ball there to Gary Price. Nobody there. Gary Price wanted to pass the ball. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball now there to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter now to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson back inside there to Ian Smales. Scores the try. Ian Smales. That's good backing up by the Rovers second row forward. Fantastic pass there from Brendan Toulter there to Owen Simpson. And Owen Simpson there seemed to be tackled just short of the try line, in from touch. Surely the ball wants to be wide, get out of these tricky conditions in the middle of the field, and Leo Casey there. Three-man tackle there on Leo Casey. Leo Casey stuck to the ball. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball. Brett Daunt now there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson looking for support there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell goes in for the try. That's one of the best. Brett Daunt there, I think it was Brett Daunt, gave the ball there to Martin Pearson. Shot through the gap there. And was there on his outside there. Paul Newell going in. So it's Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson now there to Brett Daunt. Back there to Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson now there to Leo Casey. That's good running by Rovers. Just got to get the discipline in this match. So it's Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter, that long ball out there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there to Martin Pearson. Into the corner. Marvellous try that. Brendan Toulter to Terry Manning and Martin Pearson on the loop. And Martin Pearson saw the gap and he says, thank you very much, Terry. And shot through it. And the fullback there, Scott Roskell, had no chance. And Martin Pearson scores in the corner. I don't think Leo was injured. It's just a technical change. So it's Rovers just about 5 or 10 metres from that London Crusaders try line. And then Toulter gets up, plays the ball. Ball back inside there. To Ian Smales. Ian Smales there, trying to get rid of the ball. A metre short. So it's Mark Wilson there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt scores the try for Rovers. Marvellous play that by Brett Daunt, isn't he, coming into form? He scored a try in the last 3 matches he's played for Featherstone Rovers. London Crusaders 6, Featherstone Rovers 18. There to Ian Smales, to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there gets the ball out wide there to Brett Daunt. So Ian Smales turning back inside. Crawling on one knee. That 15 metres short of that London Crusaders try line. Surely a quick pair of hands. Brendan Toulter. The ball's on here. Ball out there to Owen Simpson. That's all he needed. That's all he needed. That quick pair of hands there. And that scrambling defence, that counts as nothing with Owen Simpson's sizzling speed there. Took a beautiful ball there from Brendan Toulter in the middle of the park. And it was Owen there, sizzles over in the corner. So Leo Casey. And big number 11 there, Jason Cariper, makes the tackle. That's good play, that's Ian Smales with the ball. Ian Smales gets that ball there to Martin Pearson, it's all on. Still going Martin Pearson. Tries to get the ball back, it's all on. To Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson now there to Chris Bibb. Chris Bibb there, that little dummy. Chris Bibb there now, that Precious Maloney. It's over the air, who scores in the corner, Owen Simpson. play on. Rovers in possession. Paul Newell. So it's Brett Dawn back inside. It's a Martin Pearson. Martin, give him the moonlight. Because Martin Pearson has given the moonlight. He scored Rovers' first try from a incredible pass by Brett Dawn. Martin Pearson went all the way there, showed his boots, showed his studs to everybody on the St Helens side. And St Helens took the ball. Nice Brett Dawn to Chris Burton. Beautiful play by Rovers. Brett Dawn with the ball there to Brendan Toulter there. Oh, to Simpson, and he skates in. Oh, it's Simpson skates in at the corner. He doesn't sizzle, he skated in from a Brendan Toulter pass. The crowd here, they're rising to this Rovers team. Wayne Takita, that's good running by Wayne. Gets the ball there to Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson there shooting through the gap. Marvellous play by Wayne Takita. Good support play. So it's Brendan Toulter now there to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn now there. So Ian Smales there taking this defence on. Ian Smales gets the ball there to Ickenbutt. Ickenbutt there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell scores the try. Paul Newell under the post. Ian Smales all the way. Brilliant play by Rovers. Ian Smales, Ickenbutt, and finally Paul Newell to come up to that halfway line. Mark Wilson with the ball there to Brett Dawn, to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter through the gap. Brendan Toulter looking for support. Tries to get the ball over. It's all on. That's back to one. So it's Chris Bibb. Chris Bibb there looking for the gaps. Marvellous running that by Brendan Toulter. Terry Manning with the ball. Terry Manning spinning out of tackles. 5 metres short. So Brendan Toulter. One ball out there to Paul Newell, has got to score. To Owen. Owen into the corner. And that's no more or no less than Featherstone Rovers deserve. Because them players this afternoon, they've given their all. And there's nobody can say any otherwise. To Brett Dawn now there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales all the way in. Marvellous play that little dummy there from Brett Dawn. Brought Ian Smales onto the ball in full flight. That little dummy from Ian Smales, and he took the so-called Oldham tackler over the line with him, and Ian Smales planted the ball the side of the post. So that's the second tackle. So it's Wayne Takita, gets the ball up there for Mark Wilson, to Brett Dawn, to Brendan Toulter, to Ian Smales. That was football at its best. Rovers really on a roll now. Now it's Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn now there to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney to Paul Newell. Paul Newell all the way. Paul Newell, nobody stops Paul Newell with that determination. And Oldham defence just went to pieces because Francis Maloney there shot through the gap. Who was on Francis Maloney's shoulder? No other than Rovers' top try scorer this season, Paul Newell. And he took Wally Gubson over the line with him to register Featherstone Rovers' second try of the match. Featherstone Rovers 10, Oldham 0. Move all the way. Mark Wilson to Ian Smales. Ian Smales is switching direction. So it's Mark Wilson now there to Leo Casey. Trying to straighten things up. Mark Wilson to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn, that long ball out there to Terry Manning. To Ickenbutt. Flying in the corner. Ickenbutt. That's no more and no less than Ickenbutt deserves. Everything towards them posts. So it's Mark Wilson to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn there spotted the gap. Ooh, Sony gets all far for the Cagey scrum half that time. Now it's Francis Maloney to Paul Newell, to Owen Simpson, and he flies through the air like Superman does Owen Simpson to register Rovers' 4th try. And Paul Newell says, that's what it's all about, Owen. Shakes hands with him, congratulates him. What a combination on this side. Wraps his opposite number up. Rovers 20, Oldham 2. Leo Case with the ball. This is good driving by Leo Case. Marvellous driving to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt here, looking for Owen Simpson. Gives the ball there to Owen Simpson. Marvellous play that by Leo Casey and Brett Daunt. Now it's Gary Price to Francis Maloney. Scores the try in the corner. Featherstone Rovers 24, Oldham 2, and they're absolutely ripping the heart out of this Oldham defence. Now it's Ian Smails there through the gap. Once again, Tiny Solomono makes the tackle. Now it's Leo Casey. Gets the ball away there. Brett Daunt with the ball. Brett Daunt inside to Paul Newell. The crowd rising. Paul Newell. Marvellous tackle by Wally Gibson. So it's Francis Maloney to Brendan Tooley. Oh, what a game Francis Maloney's having. Oh, what a guy that was by Brendan Tooley. 20 metre line, but Tiny Solomono, he's had a fine game for Oldham this afternoon. So it's Brendan Tooley out of tackle, still going Brendan, still going. Oh, what a strong run that by Brendan Tooley. So it's Mark Wilson to Brett Daunt, to Francis Maloney, to Terry Manning. Scores the try once again off a Brett Daunt and Francis Maloney pass. Mark Wilson now there to Terry Manning there, that little dummy. Nearly through the gap. So near, so far. So Leo Casey trying to reach the halfway line, but that's good Oldham defence. So it's Mark Wilson going for dummy half. Saw the gap, gives it to Paul Newell, that little dummy. Paul Newell taking Wally Gibson to Owen Simpson. Nobody will stop Owen. Nobody was going to stop Owen Simpson that time. He's sizzling. Oh, Owen, you're sizzling, boy. Scores a try in the corner. Featherstone Rovers 40. Oldham 8. See, drops on that loose ball. Flies through the air, as they say, with the greatest as he. So it's Brett Daunt now there to Chris Bibb. Marvellous defence splitting run that by the Rovers number 1. So it's Francis Maloney to Paul Newell. Nobody will stop him. How many times have I said that this afternoon? But I meant it, because Paul Newell got that ball once again off a Francis Maloney pass. Tota taking this defence on. Gets the ball there to Ian Smails. 2 metres inside, Rovers half of the field. Chris Burnt with the ball there. Over the halfway line he goes. Ben Olsen there stops him from getting the ball out to his colleagues. So it's Wayne Takita. Wayne Takita gives the ball there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there back inside to Terry Manning. Terry Manning to Chris Bibb. And Chris Bibb's got his name on the try scorers. Absolutely brilliant try that. Wayne Takita put Brett Daunt through the gap and didn't he skittle away from this Oldham defence. Inside there to Terry Manning. And Terry Manning there on his shoulder. Chris Bibb scored the try on the post. And Paul Newell getting a round of applause here from this crowd. He's been substituted. So meets inside their own half of the field. Now it's Brett Daunt with the ball. And big number 8 there, Jason Pram making the tackle. So it's Leo Casey over the halfway line. Good driving in that by Leo Casey. Bit high that tackle, referee says OK, Steve Nicholson. So it's Brendan Tooley up to that London 22 metre mark. Fighting to get to play the ball. Mark Wilson with the ball now there to Martin Pearson. There to Paul Newell, spotted the gap. Paul Newell through the gap to Owen Simpson. And Owen Simpson rushes in at the corner there. And that's his 23rd try of the season. Superb play that by Paul Newell there. Saw the gap. So Brett Dorn there gives the ball there to Owen Simpson. 10 metres from that try line. So Brett Dorn back inside there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales there, tackle about 5 metres short. Mark Wilson with the ball to Brendan Toter. Brendan Toter, that little dummy, he had to do that. Floats the ball out there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson skating into the corner. That was absolutely superb play that by Brendan Toter. Couldn't get the ball out to the right. Everything was blocked off, so he changed directions and floated it. Absolutely superb pass there to Owen Simpson. And Owen Simpson there, shall I say it is, sizzles in at the corner for Brendan Toter. Brendan Toter up to that London, gets that ball out there to Mark Wilson. That's good play by Brendan Toter and good backing up by Mark Wilson. And Rovers here seem to have a line out on that wing side. Gives the ball there to Brett Dorn. Brett Dorn there to Vickenbort in at the corner. What a pass that by Brett Dorn. Oh, William Tell. The ball went true and straight like a bolt from William Tell's crossbow that time. Straight into the gut there of Hickenbort, and Hickenbort there buzzing over in the corner. Now there to Wayne Takita. Wayne Takita brings play 15 metres inside this London Crusaders half of the field. So Mark Wilson with the ball there. Mark Wilson there, back inside there to Brett Dorn. Brett Dorn through the gap. That's good when he gives the ball there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell all the way. Oh, he says if you're having tries, Owen and Ikram, Paul's having some. And Paul did just that. He went all the way. And Mark Wilson there from acting half. We're telling his players there to come for the ball inside. For the ball now there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there. That's good running by Terry Manning. Nick Alififi there making the tackle. Rovers just about a metre inside their own half of the field, so it's Brendan Toter over the halfway line. This is good running by Brent. Good determined running by the Rovers loose forward. Marvellous 20-metre run that by Brendan Toter. Mark Wilson with the ball now there to Brett Dorn, to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson to Paul Newell. Paul Newell. Paul Newell. Power there by Paul Newell in at the corner. By 24 points to 4, so Martin Pearson with the ball there. Martin Pearson from stand-off half position there. Still going Martin. Up to that halfway line. That's good determined running by the Rovers number 6. So it's Brett Dorn there, gives the ball there to Wayne Takita. And Wayne Takita there being tackled there by Nick Alififi. And London are definitely laying on spoiling tactics here, so Brendan Toter. Beautiful pass there to it. That was one to savour for the season. Brendan Toter there delayed his pass till the very last second there, and he put Ian Smales through the gap. And Ian took the ball well and went straight through the gap there. Bill Casey. That's the second tackle. So Mark Wilson to Chris Burton, changing direction. Gets the ball out there to Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson there to Leo Casey. Leo Casey gets the ball to Martin Pearson. That's backing up, if ever it's backing up at its best. Mark Wilson, Brett Dorn, Leo Casey, and finally Martin Pearson there took the ball there off Leo Casey. That's good backing up by them players. Wayne Takita runs the ball in, just looking down at the timekeeper. He has got the clock in his hand. So Chris Burton there, driving it in. That's the second tackle. This should be the last tackle now. Brett Dorn with the ball. Brett Dorn there to Ian Smales. Takes that ball for Leo Casey. Leo Casey scores the try at the side of the post. And that's Leo Casey's second try of the season. And that coming absolutely on virtually the end of this first half. Featherstone Rovers 38, London Crusaders 4. With the tackle. Mark Wilson from acting half back now there to Gary Rose. Gary Rose there. And Carappa there coming across, brings Gary Rose down. So it's Mark Wilson now to Chris Burton. Chris Burton dancing out to one tackle, gets the ball up there for Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson strides his way over there to register his first try in the Featherstone Rovers colours. Superb play that by Gary Rose there. got the ball away in the tackle. I just can't see who's coming off for Featherstone Rovers at this particular time. So Wayne Takita trying to reach that halfway line. Mark Wilson with the ball now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there, shoots through the gap. Brett Daunt there. He's got Brendan Tote on his shoulder and nobody will stop Brendan in that position. Marvellous play that by Brett Daunt. It was the last tackle. He shaped to kick the ball. The London Crusaders defence fell for it. Shot through the gap. Drew the full-back there, Paul Fisher. And put Brendan Tote there in the clear. 25 metres out, and Auburn Natural will catch the ball and just canter over the try line to register his 6th try of the season. Good defence by Martin Pearson there, stopping the movement. So Dave King with the ball there, but Terry Manning brings the tackle up, but it's an interception. And Featherstone Rovers man of the match, Ian Smale says thank you very much, and runs over, gets the ball from a back pass there by the London Crusaders player. Ian Smales intercepted the ball, thank you very much he says, and just cantered over the try line for Featherstone Rovers' 11th try of the afternoon. Now back inside there to Ian Smales. Well, that's good defence by Swinton, watching Ian Smales like an hawk from them set moves. So it's Wayne Takita, drives the ball in. Number 12 there, Glenn Prince makes the tackle, the ball out here now to Ian Smales, gives the ball there to Paul Newell, in at the corner, and that's Paul Newell's 100th try in his career for Featherstone Rovers. So it's Mark Wilson now from dummy half there, gives the ball there to Brendan Tote. Brendan Tote spinning out of tackles. That's the 3rd tackle, 5 metres short of that Swinton try line. Brett Daunt with the ball there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson back there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt gives the ball there to Gary Price, there to Chris Bibb. Chris Bibb here to Owen Simpson. Flies in at the corner. Marvellous play by Rovers. Brett Daunt, Chris Bibb, Martin Pearson, and finally Owen Simpson there just dived over these from the Chris Bibb pass to register Featherstone Rovers' 2nd try of the afternoon. And Swinton still tackling well in this match. Brendan Tote floating that ball out there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson bumps Torment off, gets a beautiful ball there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson taking Simon Ashcroft on. Beautiful ball that by Martin Pearson there to Owen Simpson. Plays the ball, Brett Daunt with the ball from Porno to Brendan Tote. Brendan Tote there to Terry Manning, stretching this Swinton defence. Terry Manning turning back inside there to Ian Smales, and Ian Smales, there's nobody will stop him in that rampant move there. Good play that by Featherstone Rovers. Ian Smales, 16th try of the season. So the ball's in. It's out to Featherstone Rovers. Brett Daunt there to Ian Smales from stand-off half position. The ball in, takes the tackle. So Brett Daunt there to Brendan Tote. Brendan Tote there to Paul Newell. Oh, where's the Swinton defence? Featherstone Rovers switching play. Brendan Tote says to Brett Daunt, give me the ball, Brett. I'll put Newell through the gap. And that's exactly what happened. Umbadella type of defence that time. Smothers man and ball. So it's Terry Manning with the ball now there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson halfway through the gap, but Ronnie Duane stuck to his task. Made the tackle. So it's Gary Price trying to straighten up. Ooh, trying to get that ball away to Paul Newell. So it's Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there, that little kick through. It's all on Owen Simpson there. In at the corner. Scores his 2nd try of the match. Well, every time Newell scores a try, Owen Simpson comes back, he scores another try, and referee just having words with his touch, just saying, was he offside? But I can tell the referee that Owen Simpson was not offside from that kick through. Wayne Takita. Good strong run that by Wayne Takita. Gets the ball away there to Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson there now to Gary Price. Coming down the middle. Gets the ball away there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson! Oh! He was nearly on the fly with Owen. Over halfway. Mark Wilson with the ball now there to Brendan Tote taking This defence on there to Brett Dunn. The referee in the way to Chris Bibb. Chris Bibb there, throw to the floor, gets the ball up there for Ian Smales. Ian Smales cutting back inside. Ian Smales there, beautiful pass there to Ikram Butt. And Ikram Butt scores the 6th Featherstone Rovers try. Absolutely brilliant work that by Rovers. Brendan Toulter finding his way through this defence. Gets the ball away there to Martin Pearson. And Chris Parr makes the tackle there on Martin Pearson. Marvellous approach with by Brendan Toulter. So it's Leo Casey down the middle. Trying to turn round in the tackle, but this time too many blue white shirts in the way for Big Leo. Mark Wilson with the ball there to Brett Dunn. Brett Dunn there to Chris Bibb. Chris Bibb through the gap. Chris Bibb going all the way. And Chris Bibb there at the side of the post. Beautiful time pass there by Brett Dunn. And Toulter and Francis Maloney. Now it's Brett Dunn with the ball now there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales there running strong, but Ian Skeech makes the tackle. So Brett Dunn with the ball now there to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney there to Brendan Toulter to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson taking this defence on. Owen Simpson skates and skittles in at the corner and sizzles also. And that's been a long time coming, but like I said, Featherstone Rovers have been absolutely starved of the ball. Gets up, plays the ball. Gary Rose there, trying to find his way through tackles, but Swinton's man of the match there. Tony Barrett in his way, makes the tackle. So Brett Dunn here for Featherstone Rovers, that little gap. Gets the ball inside there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson! He's going to go all the way, Martin! And I bet he converts this try. And God knows what the referee were going to blow his whistle for, because he was. Marvellous play once again there by Brett Dunn. Saw the gap, shot through it, wanted to release the ball. 3 or 4 Featherstone Rovers players. So Gary Rose, that big drive in. Malcolm Thompson making the tackle. Wayne Takita, he's looking forward this afternoon. Wayne Takita, tell him before the match he wanted the ball out in this match to keep warm. He's not used to these conditions, Wayne Takita. So Brendan Toulter gets the ball away there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales there to Terry Manning. That's good backing up that rugby league at its best. Brendan Toulter, Ian Smales and Terry Manning there taking the final pass. And Terry Manning goes in for his 9th try of the season. Rose plays the ball back. Mark Wilson there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning through the gap. This is better play by Rovers. So Mark Wilson there to Brett Dunn. Brett Dunn there now to Francis Maloney there to Martin Pearson. To Owen Simpson. To Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt scores the try. Did you get it on, Pete? Once again the commentator got in the way, but okay, Ikram Butt there scores the try in the corner. And this time it did go in for his 10th try of the season. It's a Mark Wilson, and Ian Armstrong there makes the tackle. Stopping the movement, the flow of the movement that time. So Chris Burton here runs it in. Ian Armstrong makes the tackle yet again for Carlisle. So it's Mark Wilson to Brett Dunn, to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney to Martin Pearson. This time he takes the ball. Martin Pearson in at the corner. That time he did keep hold of the ball. The ball stuck. And Martin Pearson just shows you what might have been in this match. 3 similar chances, 3 drop balls, but that time he took the ball cleanly and went over in the corner. Featherstone Rovers 14, Carlisle 10. Head down, Gary Rose through the gap. That's good driving in by Gary Rose. That's the 2nd tackle. Mark Wilson from dummy half now there to Wayne Takita. Wayne Takita will drive it towards them posts. Tackle about 5 metres short. Wanted to play the ball, the Carlisle players wouldn't let him, so it's Brett Dunn with the ball now there to Brendan Toulter. Brendan Toulter, Francis Maloney scores the try. Francis Maloney from a Brendan Toulter pass. That should just about seal this match. Francis Maloney going over for his 3rd try of the season. Featherstone Rovers 18, Carlisle 10. Now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney just having to check his stride a bit. Gets that ball there to Chris Bibb. Spotted the gap, Chris Bibb. Got the ball away there to Mark Wilson. Throws the ball back there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there looking for us outside. He gives the ball there to Francis Maloney to Ian Smails. Ian Smails! In for his 19th try of the season. That's a classic if ever you saw one. Feed for Featherstone Rovers. So the ball's in. Start to Rovers. Brett Daunt with the ball to Martin Pearson. Back there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there to Paul Newlove. Paul Newlove. Oh, did he make that look so easy? And that's why Steve Martin decided to play Paul, a 75% fit Paul Newlove for today's match. He just absolutely skated round his opposite number there. Tackle that's round the ball. So it's Wayne Takita. Wayne Takita runs the ball in. Held up in the tackle. Gets up, plays the ball. Matt Wilson with the ball now there to Brendan Toter. Brendan Toter, that little dummy inside there to Brett Daunt. What a pass! What a pass by Brendan Toter. Just like a paper that put in a newspaper through a letterbox. He just slipped it through, went in, never touched the sides. And Brett Daunt there took it in his stride and raced unopposed to plant the ball under the post. Wilson ratcheting half back now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Ian Smails. Trying to get the ball inside, but Richard Passion there makes the tackle. So it's Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there, that little dummy. Gets the ball out there to Ikrenbutt. Ikrenbutt to Brendan Toter. Brendan Toter there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there to Gary Price. And Gary Price touches down for his 6th try of the season. And that try coming from that Chris Bibb break, which was about 30 seconds ago when he ran a fully 50 metres. Gets up, plays the ball, so it's Rochdale in possession. Rochdale there. Oh, and that's a bad mistake. So it's all on Paul Newlove. Paul Newlove going for it. Paul Newlove racing away. He's got to turn inside. Gets the ball inside there to Owen Simpson. And Owen Simpson, when every time Paul Newlove scores a try, Owen Simpson scores a try, and that's Owen Simpson's 28th of the season. But I'm sure that Paul Newlove could have gone himself that time. Bad mistake by Rochdale. Play up and make him fetch that ball. So Brett Daunt feeds the scrum. It's out to Rovers. Brett Daunt plays the ball back. Brendan Toter looking for runs outside him. Gives the ball there to Paul Newlove, and he plucked that out of there. Paul Newlove with the ball there. Fine pass that there to Ikrenbutt. Back inside there to Martin Pearson. Spins out to one. Spins out to 2 tackles. And Martin Pearson made it look so easy. And that's Martin Pearson's 18th try of the season. That long pass there from Brendan Toter found Paul Newlove, and Paul Newlove there. That pass to Ikrenbutt, and Ikrenbutt just spun round, passed the ball inside there to Martin Pearson. And Martin Pearson ducked under one tackle, just shrugged 2 tacklers out of the way and dived over about 15 metres in from touch. So Brett Daunt feeds the pack. It's out to Rovers, to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney taking his men on there, gets the ball there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there to Port, to Martin Pearson inside there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson on a flyer here. Ball back inside there to Brett Daunt. And Brett Daunt going towards that try line inside there to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson, this is a classic. That is absolutely right at the Rovers, hit your hearts out, because that's one of the most marvellous tries you'll ever see on this game of rugby league. That ball there coming from the scrum there, deep inside Rovers' 20-metre area. Rochdale on at 6, Featherstone Rovers 34. They're throwing this ball about like an hot tea cake, and look at Wayne Takita there, riding one on his back here like a donkey on Blackpool sand. So it's Featherstone Rovers now. Brett Daunt there to Brendan Toter there to Ian Smails, and Ian Smails absolutely powers his way over that line. That's power from you, from Ian Smails, from that Brendan Toter and that Brett Daunt pass. Ian Smails, 20 tries this season, 1 to equal Dave Hobbs' record of tries. So Featherstone Rovers get possession, so it's Gary Price trying to come down the middle, trying to turn round in the tackle. So the game yet hasn't really got set into a pass. So it's Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney throwing up. He's got Owen Simpson here, but he's going all the way. Francis Maloney, an absolutely brilliant try. That's right out of the top draw. He showed his paces, he showed the ball, he showed the dummy, and he took on Wally Gibson coming across. They said that Wally Gibson was a flyer, but he wasn't fast enough there to get across to tackle Francis Maloney. He beat him to the line, he put the ball down. Featherstone Rovers in the lead by 6 points to 4. So Ickenham but there trying to fight his way out of his own 20-metre area. So it's Porniolov gets the ball there to Owen Simpson. Catch me if you can. I'll tell you, I'll put money on Owen and I'll win my bet, because Owen's going underneath the post. Oh, that's pace for you. Them two players have done it again. Porniolov got the ball from acting half back, and Wayne Takita's telling his players in the middle of the field, that's what we can do. Porniolov there got out to 3 tackles, drew the full-back, gave the ball there to Owen Simpson, and Owen Simpson there sprinted 70 metres. Price for the ball, gets the ball there to Brett Dawn there looking for runners, but Wally Gibson brings the tackle off. So Mark Wilson with the ball now there to Martin Pearson not with his defence up, Martin Pearson going all the way, Martin Pearson not with his legs up, scores the try in the corner, and once again I've got to say it, that's another classic. Featherstone Rovers have scored absolutely 3 gems of a tries this afternoon. Martin Pearson there taking that ball on the 6th and last tackle. Mark Wilson with the ball, Mark Wilson there to Gary Price, back there to Mark Wilson having to go solo, nobody there to pass the ball to, just couldn't get the pass out, Oldham crowded round. So it's Gary Price now from dummy half. Gary Price there to Francis Maloney there to Brett Dawn there to Porniolov, and Porniolov in. He touches down for his 29th try for Featherstone Rovers of the season. 30th in all, he's already scored one for Great Britain. Brett Dawn out to Francis Maloney out to Terry Manning there. And just couldn't tell who the Featherstone Rovers player who was saying, hang on to it, Terry, and Terry Manning just did that, hung on to the ball. So Brett Dawn pushes that ball up in the air, Brett Dawn there after that ball, and Ian Smails takes the ball, gets the ball to Brett Dawn, and he scores the try. Absolutely magic play that first by Brett Dawn. An unbelievable play that by Ian Smails when he jumped higher than Darren Cohen to pluck the ball out of the air, 20-metre area. Gary Rose running the ball in, that's the 3rd tackle. That's good driving in by Gary Rose. 3 tackles to go. Gets up, plays the ball, Mark Wilson to Brett Dawn there to Terry Manning. Back to Francis Maloney to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson round his man. He's flying for the corner, and he flies through the air with the greatest of ease. Owen Simpson, he's equalled the record. So good defence that by Leo Casey. Oh, it's Andy Timpson with the ball there. Oh, that's a bad mistake. So it's Gary Price to Owen Simpson, and this is going to be another try. That's the record, the Featherstone Rovers record. Owen Simpson, 32 tries this season, breaks the long-standing record, which I say it again, which has stuck since 1958-59 season. Gary Rose for Featherstone Rovers, driving it in, trying to straighten things out. So Mark Wilson from dummy half there now to Brett Dawn now there to Francis Maloney to Tim Sharp to Terry Manning, flies in at the corner. Quick pair of hands there. Brett Dawn and Tim Sharp and Terry Manning flying in at the corner. Plays the ball back, so it's Mark Wilson there to Brett Dawn there to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney through the gap, Francis Maloney still going. Gets the ball up there, this is a try, it's a try. Brett Dawn scores the try for Featherstone Rovers. That's his 2nd of the match, his 10th for the season. He play there to Tim Sharp there, that ball back inside there to Terry Manning there, gets that ball there to Leo Casey, spins round in the tackle, and Leo Casey goes in for his third try of the season. On the charge over the halfway line, that's good running by Chris Burton. Once again, Gary Price trying to straighten up. Gets the ball out there to Mark Wilson, to Brett Dawn, and this is Brett Dawn's hat-trick. That's his first for the club. Brett Dawn there, 3 tries this afternoon. Brett Dawn to Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson now there to Tim Sharp. And good defence by Bramley that time. Spotting the danger. And surely Rovers have got a line out this time. Brett Dawn, that long ball out, Martin Pearson. And Brett Dawn's having a blinder this afternoon. That pass went showing sharp, just like an arrow. And Martin Pearson plucked it out of the air. And he registers his first of the afternoon. His 20th of the season. Rovers 42, Bramley 0. To Gary Price. Gary Price there. Gets that ball back inside there to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn, but that's a marvellous try-saving tackle that by Darren Coyne this time. So it's Francis Maloney to Porniola. Porniola there. After one tackle, he's going all the way. And this will bring the crowd to his feet. A new special, as they say. In at the corner. And that's Porniola's 31st try of the season. So it's Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson now there to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn here to Porniola. Porniola there trying to get that ball up there for Teddy Manning. To Terry Manning. Gets the ball back to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn there to Leo Casey. Pushes his own man out of the way to Porniola. Porniola in for his second try of the match. Well, that ball like a basketball. Like an hot potato. Goes the ball now there to Teddy Manning. Teddy Manning there to Martin Pearson, and that's back to 1. Second sticking away in this game now. Porniola with the ball for Rovers. Porniola there looking for his hat-trick. Oh! And he's done it! I must be a medium, because I said just 2 minutes ago that Porniola would go in. I must be Saki. I could see it. I could see it right, and right I was. That's his hat-trick this afternoon. That's what they're supposed to be waiting for. And that's what Porniola has been waiting for. There to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney trying to straighten up. So near yet so far. Being held down in the tackle. Plays the ball there. Teddy Manning there. Teddy Manning there. Trying to make room for himself, but slipping on this surface. So Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson now there to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn there to Francis Maloney. To Porniola. Porniola there scores the try in the corner. Porniola, his strength and his power took him over. About 2 metres short of that Rochdale 20-metre area. So it's Tim Sharp. Once again, Rovers back inside that Rochdale 20-metre area. That's the second tackle. And Teddy Manning there. Teddy Manning there to Francis Maloney. Fast play, Porniola. Porniola plucked that ball out of the air like plucking a chicken. Being dragged back, rightly so, kept hold of the ball. So it's Martin Pearson to Leo Casey. Leo Casey, dare I say it, off his wing, gets the ball away there now to Ikram, but spins out to one tackle. So near it, so far for Ikram. So it's Brett Dawn through the gap. That's a marvellous ball to Francis Maloney. Ikram, but now from acting half back there, gives the ball there to Leo Casey. Leo Casey runs it in. Runs in strong, still Leo Casey still going. Tackle just short of that Rochdale Hornets 20-metre area. About 5 minutes left for play in this match. Brett Dawn with the ball now there to Francis Maloney. Gets the ball out there to Gary Rose. Gary Rose through the gap. Gets the ball inside to Porniola. It's a try! Porniola! His hat-trick! Well, once again, Porniola's brought something out of nothing. And Leo Casey, he's just got his hands on his legs, turning around as if to say, how did you know that, Newey? Well, Porniola will tell him I did that after the match. Carlisle, they wanted to throw that ball back, and Richard Gundy trying to get that ball. Referee says play on, and Mark Wilson comes away with the ball. Featherstone over, give the ball there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson looking for the gaps. Martin Pearson through the gap. He's on the gallop. This is going to be a try for Rovers. Martin Pearson flying to the corner. Scores the try in the corner. That's Martin Pearson. So good 5 drives in from Rovers. Good kick downfield that by Martin Pearson, resulting in a Kevin Baithwaite knock on. Featherstone Rovers get the ball from the scrum, and Tim Sharp there going all the way to the post. Well, Mark Wilson fed the scrum, the ball come out on the same side, never went through the pack. Referee says play on, so all he did, Mark Wilson, was say, come on Tim, get this ball off of me. That's all he did, gave him the ball, and Tim Sharp there just strolled over, not a Carlisle finger laid on him. So it's Terry Manning in control of the ball. So it's Martin Pearson linking up from full-back, throw the gap, big strong with this by Martin Pearson. He's taking the full-back on. Oh, he's going all the way. Absolutely brilliant try that by Martin Pearson. He took that ball deep inside his own half of the field. He jinked and weaved his way through this Carlisle defence. Kevin Braithwaite there come across to make the tackle. Martin Pearson threatened to pass the ball inside to his left. Kevin Braithwaite took the dummy. And all that to Martin will go down him and made his way to the try line to plant the ball over the try. So Mark Wilson feeds the scrum. Gets a wide pass out there to Francis Maloney. He's through the gap, it's Francis Maloney. Gets the ball there to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt is flying for the corner flag. Ikram Butt's the favourite. He's going all the way. Get in, Ikram. That's his 12th try of the season. Sorry, 11th try of the season for Ikram Butt. And didn't he have to do some running for it? Is the ball. So it'll be Mark Wilson feeding the scrum for Rovers. It's out to Rovers. Mark Wilson gives the ball there to Gary Price. Oh, Richard Gunn there to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney now there to Paul Newell. He's powering his way towards that try line. There's nobody who'll stop him when he's in that mood. Up makes the tackle, so it's Francis Maloney now there to Paul Newell, pushing his man off. Got strong running that by Paul Newell. So it's Francis Maloney, that big up and under. Oh, it's a pearl, and it's up in the air. Everybody's underneath it. It's all on. It's a try for Rovers. He won a pearl of Chris Byrne there. The ball spun off several players' shoulders, and Chris Byrne there dives in for his second try of the season. So Ian Smells with a penalty kick. Finds touch on the far side, brings play up to the halfway line. No, Steve Minter there, throws the ball in field. That quick tap. Gary Price Gary Price here, he's got men outside him. Gets the ball back inside here. This is good play by Rovers. That long ball out there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning flying in there. Terry Manning to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt scores at the corner, but Terry Manning should have given the ball first. The tackle, but just unable to unleash the ball that time. So it's Mark Wilson to Brett Dorn. Brett Dorn now there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning now there to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney throw the gap. He'll give it to his outside. And Paul Newell. Oh, he put the ball out of mid-air that time. That was once again rugby league at its best. He could to take the tackle, so it's Neil Rogue up with the ball, trying to go through the gap. But Bramley defence covering Neil Roebuck up that time. Switch of play there, Brett Dorn the ball now there to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney, that long ball out there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning back inside there to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt back inside there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell there, that little kick through, it's all on. Brett Dorn after the ball. Brett Dorn scores the try. Absolutely magic play again. Though Rovers are leading by 14 points to 0. Still not out of the woods yet. Plays the ball back. Quick play the ball. Francis Malone, that long ball out there to Paul Newell. Spins out to one tackle. He's on the fly. He's new here. Gets the ball there to Stephen Minter. Oh, Stephen Minter. What a debut for that lad there on the wing. And look at them players crowding round Stevie Minter. Didn't he take that try well? Paul Newell. That was with the ball now there to Wayne Takita. Now to Ian Smells on a flyer. Tries to push the wingman out of the way, but that's good defence. And Ian Smells still going, it's all on. Ian Smells here going all the way. That's good running by Ian Smells. Quick play of the ball. Brett Dorn with the ball now there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there now there. And this is a good try, this to Francis Malone. He scores the try. Absolutely magic. Once again play. Stupendous play by Featherstone Rovers. Super. So it's Michael Twigg, that big kick downfield. And who's going to get to this ball? Martin Pearson it is. Gets the ball, gives the ball there to Ikram Butt. Ickenbutt there on the loop, looking round for Martin Pearson. Gets the ball this time to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson there, trying to get round Paddy Lyons. There's on the arc of a run, is Martin Pearson taking this defence on. Big hand off that by Martin Pearson inside there. And this is a marvellous try, Stevie Minter inside there. Oh, that's rugby league at its best. And Paul Newell and the crowd rises there to Brett Dawns. Well, everybody absolutely thought that were absolutely, well, words can't describe it. Paul Newell rolling the man down in the tackle. Oh, and that's a bad mistake. Rovers get possession. Francis Maloney with the ball. Feeds the ball to Stevie Minter. Stevie Minter there, tackle inches short. And Stevie Minter scores the try. I thought he was near the try line, but the referee quick there to put his hand down. And once again, Bramley losing the ball in their own 20-metre area. 3 metres short of that Bramley try line. Wayne Keats fighting to get to his feet to play the ball, so it's Mark Wilson now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there to that ball there. Oh, that looked like a bit high to me. Referee says it was his chest there on Gary Price. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball there to Stevie Minter. Stevie Minter goes in for his hat-trick of tries, and once again it was that conjurer of tricks there, Brett Daunt, with that beautiful floating ball out there. So Gary Rose there, getting that ball there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales there. Just couldn't get past that ball inside that time. In fact, I think some of the players are unrecognisable now. So it's Brett Daunt to Terry Manning. Terry Manning there to Francis Maloney. And to Paul Newell. Paul Newell's hat-trick. Paul Newell's hat-trick, and the crowd absolutely rising. Brett Daunt, Terry Manning, Francis Maloney and Paul Newell have took the final pass. Matt Wilson with the ball now. Matt Wilson now there to Gary Price. Gary Price will straighten things up. So it's Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney through the gap. Oh! So easy from Francis Maloney. Looking at players on either side, holding the ball up. Shot through the gap. Made it look all so easy. It's Francis Maloney going in for the away through this Bramley defence. So it's Ian Smales. Ian Smales here. Through the gap to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there gets that ball to Terry Manning. And Terry Manning there, one has to say, could Brett Daunt got himself that time? I think he could have done. But looking for the supporting play, so it's Brett Daunt with the ball. Brett Daunt now there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell there to Ickenbutt, scores at the corner. Fine start back by Featherstone Rovers. Defence there by number 12, Glenn Freeman. Bramley moving up quickly indeed, so it's Gary Price. Gary Price there through the gap. But held up in the tackle, so it's Brett Daunt there to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning could be back inside to Paul Newell. Paul Newell goes in for his first try this afternoon. And every time he gets the ball, the crowd buzzes, the crowd rises. So good defence by Bramley. So it's Ian Smales. Ian Smales there, threatening to kick the ball, but number 11 there, Arnold. So it's Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there, that little kick. Oh, it's all on. Brett Daunt took the ball quickly. Inside there to the Rovers. And Brett Daunt did he make that look so easy. Big strong run once again by Paul. Plays the ball there to Daunt. Daunt there, that ball going to Leo Casey. The ball's all on, so Neil Roble picking that loose ball up. Featherstone Rovers find themselves on the 6th and last tackle. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball now there to Richard Gunn. Richard Gunn to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney is going all the way. Yes, he does. Scores the try. Francis Maloney halfway between the Bramley post and the corner flag to register Featherstone Rovers. 4th try of the afternoon. It's Featherstone Rovers 18, Bramley 0. Brett Daunt now there to Francis Maloney. Just couldn't get the ball there to Leo Casey. Once again, good covering by Bramley. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball now. Brett Daunt there, that long ball out there to Stevie Minter. Absolutely magic play by the Rovers scrum half. Brett Daunt spotted the gap. Terry Manning now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there, that long ball out there to Leo Casey. Leo Casey trying to get the ball away. He gets the ball away to Brett Daunt. Ian Smales. Ian Smales is going all the way there to Ikram Butt, and Ikram Butt goes in for his 14th try of the season, his second of the afternoon. So Brett Dort feeds the scrum. It's out to Rovers. Brett Dort with the ball there to Francis Maloney, there to Terry Manning there to Martin Pearson there. Looking for supporting play to Francis Maloney, cutting inside. Francis Maloney goes in for his second try of the afternoon. Didn't he make that look all so easy? First half, so it's Ian Smells now from acting half-back. Gives the ball there to Gary Price. Gary Price, 15 metres from that Bramley try line. Bramley player holding him down. It's play on. So it's Brett Dort with the ball now there to Francis Maloney. Back there to Brett Dort, there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell waiting for his second try. And that's what the crowd's been waiting for. That's equal Sean Edwards' try this moment in time this season. A 45 in the season. And look at them Rovers players going round and congratulating him. So Brett Dort there feeding the scrum. It's out to Rovers. Brett Dort there to Francis Maloney. Back there to Brett Dort to Paul Newell. Paul Newell going in for his hat-trick. Oh, he's skating in. Brilliant move that by Brett Dort there to Francis Maloney. Got the return pass, and Brett Dort there gave Paul Newell the ball. Say, here I knew it. I've done all the work for you. Or to that Bramley try line. Richard going with the ball now there to Wayne Takita. Wayne Takita looking for his first try for the club since he joined them from Western Suburbs. For the ball there to Paul Newell, skating in, and that little dummy run that. Signed on from Normanton. So that's the changeover. So it's Martin Pearson from Featherstone Rovers. Throw again, Martin Pearson. Still going, Martin. He scored the try. His strength and his determination that time was absolutely unbelievable. He must have gone through 6 would-be Bramley tacklers there. And gives the ball there to Gary Rose. Plays the ball to himself, rightly so, he didn't have a marker. Oh, and gets that ball there to Ian Smells, there to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt, he's got Terry Manning out. Oh! Ikram Butt! Well, that's one of the best dummy. You actually a better dummy than that in Mothercare. Ikram Butt, they sent 3 Bramley players the wrong way with just that feint of a pass there. And like I've just said, that's the best dummy I've seen all season. Featherstone Rovers 62, Bramley 0. Plays the ball quick. So Wayne Takita with the ball. Don't play that by Ian Smells. Ready to play the ball that time. Got strong on that by Wayne Takita. I'm sure the crowd will love him to score a try. He hasn't scored a try since he played for Rovers yet, but Brett Dort with the ball. Brett Dort into Francis Maloney. He's going in. That's Francis Maloney's hat-trick this afternoon.
And so it'll be a scrum down with Rovers head and ball. Brett Dort feeds the scrum. The ball's out to Rovers. It's Francis Maloney. Turns the ball inside to Paul Newell. Paul Newell looking to break through. But he's well tackled by 3 Bramley defenders. Matt Wilson now attacked in half-back. Gives the ball to Leo Casey. Leo Casey turns back inside looking for support. Leo Casey finds support in Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson there. Can he score? Yes, there are 3 points. It's a good try to Mark Wilson. And Rovers now well on their way to the 82 points that they require to have scored 1,000 points in league football this season. Great piece of play there, straight from the scrum by Featherstone Rovers.
Going for that Bramley try line. Mark Wilson on dummy half to Brett Dort. Brett Dort gives the ball to Francis Maloney. To Neil Roble. Neil Roble spinning that ball out wide there to Terry Manning. Terry Manning cutting back inside, still going. Gives the ball there to Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson there now. And Ikram Butt going in for his 4th try of the afternoon. Ikram Butt. Featherstone Rovers keeping the ball alive. Featherstone Rovers 78, Bramley 0. Absolute magic scenes here at Post Office Road. All the players there just shaking hands, congratulating one another. And Stones Bitter, who are the proud sponsors of Rugby League this season, are just getting the rostrum ready in the middle of the field, and they're calling up and down there. And Maurice Lindsay, the General Secretary of the Rugby League. And I'm just looking down here now, and there's Brendan Toulter, Chris Bibb, Tim Sharp, Chris Byrne wanting to join in the celebration, and why not? All these players here. So locally fantastic scenes here at Post Office Road. And there we go, Featherstone Rovers, the champions of the second division, and Brett Dawn, the Rovers captain, going up. Brett Dawn followed by Ian Smales, then Mark Wilson, then Ikram Butts, then Francis Maloney, Wayne Takita. Terry Manning behind Wayne Takita, Martin Pearson, Gary Rose, Ikram Butt, and there we go! Let Dawn there to Wayne Smales, to Mark Wilson, Ikram Butts, Francis Maloney, Wayne Takita, Terry Manning. He's broken it, that's Terry, but he's not bothered. Steve Minter, Gary Rose, Leo Casey, Neil Roebuck, Richard Gunn, Gary Price, Paul Newell, Stephen Minter, and Brendan Toulter. Timmy Sharp. Fan of the tall Christmas, Chris Burton and Chris Bibb. Cypress All idea at Post Office Road. And coach there, Steve Martin just getting on the axe. And he's photographed up there with the team, and why not? He's done it all. Along with the backroom staff there of Teddy Hudson and Peter Bell and Barry Evans.
Congratulations, you came here to do a job and you've done just that.
Yeah, very much so. You know, we wanted three things in this season. One was to get promoted, two was to win the championship, and three is to win the premiership. Now, we've still got a fair bit of work to do, but it's nice to get this, this far now.
And the news released as you take the championship today that you're staying for another season. Now, what's the thinking behind that?
Well, I'm very proud to stay at a club like Featherstone. They've got plenty of tradition and plenty of loyalty at this club, and they're a very proud club, and it's a challenge. They've got to go back into the first division, and we've got plenty of work to do, but I'm looking forward to it.
But was it a difficult decision for you to come to?
Well, very much so. I came on a one-year contract, and that's the way I wanted it. There was lots of things to consider, but I'm very happy to stay at this club.
There was lots of speculation about you and other clubs, mentioning no names. Were you tempted?
Well, I've got to weigh up every option that's available, but there was a lot of stories going around, and there wasn't a lot of foundation to a lot of them.
And Featherstone, you think there is still scope for you to achieve what you want to achieve here?
Well, I think that there's a lot of work to be done in the off-season, although we've got a lot of work to do, before the end of the season. But, we've got a lot of work to do. We've got some strengthening to do, and I feel sure that if we can keep the right people on the park, then we can be very competitive.
Are you looking forward to seeing how the likes of Newlove and Pearson go in the First Division?
Well, very much so. I think we've got some very good players, and we've got some young ones too, and we've got to develop. develop, and we've got to work as a club. And you know, everyone, the players, the board, you know, and the fans are very good. And again, though, we've got a lot of work to do.
It's a small club, but what is it about it that appeals to you?
Well, you know, they're football mad. They're football. They live football down to the bootlaces sort of thing. And you know, they're very loyal people around here, and they just love their football, and that can work for them, I guess.
Well, once again, absolutely fantastic scenes here.
Great occasion for you and for the Rovers supporters.
It is, you know, we played all season, and you know, to win like this, well, we won it really early on in the season, and you know, we knew we had it won, like, so we just had to keep going till the end and don't slack up.
What about life back in the First Division then? You looking forward to that?
Very much so, yes. It should be nice to get back in, you know, in the first division and playing top rugby. I mean, you know, it's all right. We dropped down second division, like, but I think we're ready for it next year now.
Steve Martin staying, that's obviously great news for the club, isn't it?
It is. He announced it before we went out today, and I think that boosted the lads up tremendous, and we came out and scored a 15-try spree.
But what is it about Steve Martin, and what do you think his qualities are?
I don't know, but he's brought more professionalism to the club, and he's got the players in different situations what they've never done before, and it's worked well this year.
And for you, now the leading point scorer, try scorer, should I say, are you aiming to hold on to that now?
Well, I'm not going to hold my breath for it that way, because I know Sean is a class player and he can pull out of the bag, especially playing for a team like Wigan, like, and I've just got to keep scoring, so it's, you know, till the end, like.
And what do you think this promotion means to the town then?
Oh, very much, you know, I think all the supporters, you know, they're cheering for it. I mean, it's only a small community, and everybody will be talking about it tonight, and, you know, is this going on Sky Highlights on Sky? They'll be watching this.
Great, cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Eric Gardner, obviously a very sweet moment for the club. It's the fulfilment of a mission, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Very sweet today, obviously, because I think we were a little unfortunate to be relegated last year with the 22 points, and we did have one or two disappointments in the close season with Derek Fox leaving us and Alan Agar, but we set our stall out to get promoted and win the championship, and at the end of the day, that's what we've done.
Now, Steve Martin is staying for another season. How important is that to the club?
Oh, it's very important to us. I mean, as I said earlier, that we had a problem. Alan Agar left us, and then we got let down by John Doherty, and Steve came out of the blue, and he's done a tremendous job since he's been here, both on the discipline, organisation and everything, and it was very, very important to us that Steve stayed, and we've discussed it some time ago, and in fairness to Steve, we had made a decision, but we thought it would only be appropriate to announce it today. That's why there's been such speculation in the press about him going to other clubs.
Yes, you must be very relieved that he's staying here.
Oh, very relieved indeed. I mean, Steve and I have had open discussions, and he's been honest with me. He hasn't applied for any other jobs, contrary to what people have said, because he felt that Featherstone he would do as well as at any other team, with the exception, of course, with the odd one. But he certainly is happy here, and we're very happy that he's going to stay.
Zara as a coach?
Well, he's got a great organisational ability. There's no doubt about that. In the back room, everything is done right. The players have a lot of faith in him because he knows such a lot about the game. His organising ability of the teams on the field, and we've seen a situation whereby, because of that organising ability, he can, in fact, draft players in from the various teams and carry them into alliance in the first team, and they all know what they've got to do in that particular position.
Finally, what do you think about your prospects in the First Division next season?
Well, it's going to be hard in the First Division. There's no easy matches in First Division, irrespective of what anyone says. I think that we shall do fairly well with Steve Martin at the helm. It may be that the squad isn't quite large enough at the moment, and that we may have to recruit. But of course, we will take those steps when Steve Martin recommends it.
Going for the ball also, nearly got in Brett Daunt's way, but as it happened, everything come out okay. So it's Rovers possession, Martin Pearson. And I must say that the York numbers on the backs are not very recognisable, but it's Matthew Parsons there making that tackle. So it's Mark Wilson to Brendan Toter. He'll drive it in, gets that ball to Brett Daunt. And number 6 there, Francis Maloney, wanting to get Paul Newell on a run, having to go back to regather his own pass. So it's Brett Daunt with the ball now there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson decided to hit on the last tackle. He's going for the corners, Martin. He's going all the way. And Martin Pearson scores the try in the corner. Matt Wilson with the ball. Matt Wilson now there to Brendan Toter. Brendan Toter so near yet so far through that gap. Good defence once again by York, so it's Mark Wilson who gives the ball there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales on the gallop. Ian Smales going for the corner. Ian Smales going all the way, is he? He's going, is he in? Oh, no stopping Ian Smales that time. He went through the gap. He took the ball back on there, Paul Hutchison, and he brushed him to one side. And incidentally, that's Ian Smales' 21st try of the season, which equals Dave Hobbs' try-scoring feats for the forward at Featherstone. 15 there, Richard Hayes making the tackle, so it's Wayne Takita up to that York 20-metre line. So Mark Wilson to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Brendan Toter. Brendan Toter, that floated, beautiful pass to Ickenbutt. Absolutely magic pass that by Brendan Toter. He floated the ball over there like a fisherman floats his float out to sea. Paul Hutchison there plays the ball back there to Graham Sullivan. Graham Sullivan there, and it's all on that Paul Newell. Hand down Paul Newell there, out to Graham Sullivan's tackle. Paul Newell, doesn't he make it look oh so easy? Big, awesome, strong running centre that by Paul Newell. Plays the ball back. So it's Leo Casey, that's good running by Leo Casey to Brett Daunt. Well, if I had to pick a man of the match out this afternoon, I think I'd give it to Leo Casey. That's some storm-bombing run. So it's Paul Newell up to Owen Simpson. Owen Simpson will go in here. He scores the try. Owen Simpson in at the corner. And Owen Simpson there goes in for his 33rd try of the season, and that's his 100th of his career. Oh, Gary Price trying to reach the halfway line. Well, good defence by number 4 there. Graham Sullivan stops his man. So that's a good pass there to Francis Maloney, to Paul Newell. He's going in for his second try of the match. Absolutely magic play that by Brett Daunt, by Francis Maloney. And that's unbelievable finishing yet again. How many times have I got to say that? By Paul Newell. That's his 49th try of the season. So the ball's in, it's out for the Rovers. Brett Daunt with the ball. Brett Daunt there going all the way, gives the ball into Francis Maloney. That's good penetrating run that by Brett Daunt. Good backing up by Francis Maloney, so it's Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson here, that little dummy. Martin Pearson through there. Martin Pearson is going in for his second try of the match. Oh, he makes it look all so easy. Paul Newell on Martin Pearson's shoulder, but he didn't want you, Paul, that time. I know Featherstone plays in the semi-final down here at Post Office Road. It's anybody's guess after today's results. Few shot results. Could be Dewsbury, could be Workington. So that big up and under once again, testing Martin Pearson out. Ikram Butt getting to that ball on his own try line. Ikram getting out to one tackle, getting out to two, gets that ball inside to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson on a flyer. He's taking all this defence on. Oh, he's flying up that wing. Kicks the ball up, he's all on. Martin Pearson there. Just couldn't get to his feet. Seemed to be impeded going for the ball. And the crowd absolutely rising. And Martin has got an obstruction try. And rightly so. That's Martin Pearson's hat-trick this afternoon. He would have raised on the... So the ball there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales getting that ball up there to Wayne Takita. We're inside that Dewsbury 20-metre area. That's good driving in by Ian Smales. Good backing up by Wayne Takita. Now it's Brett Dawn there to Paul Newell. Paul Newell to Owen Simpson. Sizzles in at the corner. Oh, Brett Dawn's threatened to kick the ball. Beautiful long arm pass out there to Paul Newell. He showed the ball to two Dewsbury would-be tacklers. He brought the cover in and threw a delightful pass out there to Owen Simpson. And Owen Simpson races in for his 34th try of the season. He's feathered by great pace. Now it's Paul Newell. He's spotted, he's smelled a gap there on that side. Keeping inside there. Eddie Rombo there just got his hands to Paul Newell and made the tackle. So it's Gary Price there driving towards that Dewsbury try line. So Mark Wills from acting halfback. To Wayne Takita. Nothing on that time. Dewsbury to that. So it's Brett Dawn with the ball there to Ian Smales. Ian Smales between the poles. And Ian Smales breaks the all-time record for the Featherstone Rovers forward of 21 tries in a season. Held by Dave Hobbs. That's Ian Smales' 22nd try of the season. And once again that pass there by Brett Dawn. Next the tackle. So it's Dewsbury in control of the ball inside their own 20-metre area. So it's Gary Cox, but that's good hard tackling by Francis Maloney and by Leo Casey. Stopping man and ball yet again. So it's Paul Shuttleworth to Glenn Bell. Glenn Bell. Oh, the Paul Newell. Oh, this will no stopping. This is Paul Newell, 50th try of the season. And got to feel sorry for Glenn Bell. Penalty kick to Rovers. Well, Martin Pearson pushes that ball into touch. Number 2 there, Eddie Rombo penalised, putting the fist on Paul Newell. So Mark Wilson to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn there to Owen Simpson. So it's Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson now there to Brett Dawn, to Ian Smales, to Martin Pearson. And this time the move paid off. This time the move paid off. And they're all round Martin Pearson. But it was Brett Dawn, Ian Smales. And finally Martin Pearson. That by Paul Newell. Gut passing that by Francis Maloney. So it's Mark Wilson to Brett Dawn, to Brendan Touter. Brendan Touter changing direction. Looking for runners on this side. Brendan Touter still going Brendan Touter. Got strong running by the Rovers loose forward. Gets that ball there to Brett Dawn. Brett Dawn there! And he crowns an absolutely marvellous display this afternoon. Because he's had an hand in both Featherstone's 4 tries. And he finally dumbers his way over that Dewsbury try line to register his first try of the afternoon, his 13th of the season, and Featherstone Rovers 5th for the afternoon. Featherstone Rovers 31, Dewsbury 8. He plays the ball. Oh, want to be careful there. Does Ian Coughlin there, making sure that Ian Smales didn't go to tackle his fellow player that time. Referee says play on. Oh, Marcus Charles there. Oh, grasping for the ball, looking at the play coming in to tackle him. Featherstone Rovers get possession. Brendan Touter. So it's Brett Dawn with the ball now there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson looking through the gap. Martin's going all the way. Oh, he's going in for his second try. Pace, power by Martin Pearson. And he got a clip round the ear off for doing it, but Martin doesn't care less. Marvellous Martin that time. In at the corner. His second try of the afternoon.
Would give the third division team a lot of heart as they take on top of the second division in the cup rounds earlier on. Workington gave Wigan a mighty hard fight up at Derwent Park, and now they come up. He hits it, he's lifted it high, and yes, the crowd roared, and with about 3 minutes gone, Dean Marwood puts Workington into a 2-0 lead. And we have a cup tie on our hands here, a real battle of a final. Played very, very close. It's one pass, one man at a time rugby at the moment from Featherstone. Workington line up very flat and moving in together, moving in very quickly and stultifying the moves. And once again, the penalty's given for not getting off quick fast enough, lying on at the play the ball, and here's a chance for Featherstone. In by 2-0. A lot of whistling and hooting coming from the crowd. Shouldn't think that would affect him. They're well used to it, these lads. Pearson then stabs at it, lifts it high, lifts it through, and over in the middle. So, Workington 2, Featherstone 2, about 8-9 minutes gone of the first half. Coming in hard, being met. Riley going in with a great deal of force. Wilson, the captain, from behind the play the ball, trying to get his backs moving, straightening, Tuta coming in hard and hurled back by the Workington defenders, right in front of the post, little switch round, nice interplay, Workington read it correctly, and Featherstone still on the Workington 20-metre line, ball being lobbed across the line, going hard for the corner, are they going to drive over, and he's given it. Well, first try then to Workington. Featherstone right in the Workington line, and Workington has snuffed out. Workington still trying to spread the ball across, coming through, but pass not given. Set up for Marwood. Marwood hoists a high one, difficult one for the full-back. And he makes a mess of it behind his own post. Drops the ball. Pearson drops the ball. Workington are underneath it. And Workington have levered the scores underneath the post. Blowing up, said the ball not been played properly. Getting a great boo from the Workington end of the ground. It's right in front of the post. 32 metres out. Referee signalling quite graphically that the ball wasn't played correctly. Comes up to take this penalty kick. Lot could depend on it. He hits it, lifts it high, and it's over. 10 minutes gone. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Martin Pearson. Featherstone moving him well in defence. Good wide passing, caused trouble. And the touch judge is on. Gray too went up from the crowd. Workington player Tattle off the ball, I think. He's looking very shaken, very stunned. Scores level at 8 points each as Marwood trying to get Workington in front once more. Almost on the dotted 30-metre line. Halfway in from this right-hand touch line. He waves to the timekeepers as Marwood moves up. Hits it high and through. Workington Town back in the lead by 10 points to 8. Right corner, trying to get it out to Butt, but taken quickly and driving for the line. Almost caught asleep there, Workington. Featherstone trying to pull this out of the bag now. They go right across the face of the post, straightening up, and the defenders come out and put them down in the fifth tattle. Featherstone fighting for a try. Long wide round the gap in the corner. Drummond coming in, hanging on to Newlove. And has he given it? And Newlove is in at the corner. His weight and his determination took him over. Well, the Workington Town defenders have played their hearts out. They seem to have survived it. Then they gave away a penalty. And from that, the resulting attack and sheer strength and determination by Newlove. Front of the post, 18 metres out, and at the moment it's all Featherstone as they batter away at the line. A long pass stretching them again, and he's knocked down and not put down and not smothered, not burying the men, Workington. And just inches from the line. Millimetres out. Manoeuvring going on from behind the play of the ball, and now it's all Featherstone as the gap opens up, and Featherstone are over underneath the post. The standoff off Maloney, and that I feel will be the death of Workington, who fought so hard, but the pressure eventually told. Started out here on the left wing. The Workington right wing pair could not smother their opposite numbers. Battered away to the line. Ball moved well across the field. And Featherstone go over for another try. About 7 or 8 minutes to go. Goal being set up. And it's there, rubbing salt into the wound. Featherstone playing a solid game now. Dower stuff. And there's a missed tattle there, a bit of a move for a high tattle. Referee going to give it. Bone hard in spite of the heavy overnight rain that we had. Pearson then with an absolutely straight shot. Comes slightly round the corner, stabs at it, and that's 20 points to 10. And one can see the destination of the divisional final. Caught from behind. Mackenzie. Short pass. Workington keeping it going. Love to get a try here as they go down 10 metres out. We come up to the end of the game. Little bit of hesitation behind the play of the ball. Held the game up a little bit. On the burst. Get the ball out. It's gone astray. It's been picked up. And they're over. The scrum half who's kicked well, both tactically and place kicking, stabs at it. And it's over, 20 points to 16. Are we going to have a grandstand finish? Fighting for dear life now as they see this trophy slipping from the grasp, but they've got possession. They're the ones who can, and ball untidy, and Featherstone get the ball, going for the line, and there goes the hooter. A good final. Workington players go down dejectedly on the knees. No need to be ashamed. They put up a tremendous performance, and so did Featherstone. It was just that Workington played out of the skin, but Featherstone stuck at it, played hard, played well, and go out worthy winners by 20 points to 16.